This is my home, Vancouver, a beautiful city filled with life and chaos. And then there's me. Some days are better than others. Sometimes I struggle to get out of bed and find that motivation. It's like life is on repeat. With all the distractions in the world, there's one moment I can count on to keep me sane. A moment to gather my thoughts, recalibrate, and focus. When the city falls asleep, this is where my creativity thrives. Find your moment, trust the process, keep moving forward. You got this.
I hope you enjoyed my short film. Let's get into today's topic. So the one scene I never forget to film whenever I'm on a project is the establishing shot, also known as your opening scene. If you're first starting out in your cinematography journey or learning how to tell a visual story like myself, a great place to begin is to determine where your film is going to take place. When this is decided, this is when you can determine how you're going to film your establishing shot. An establishing shot at its most basic form is usually a wide shot of a cityscape or a landscape. In my short film, for example, I had 3 establishing shots. So the first scene was a shot of my city, Vancouver. The second one was a shot of my apartment. And the third one, when the film transitioned into the night, was a shot of an iconic landmark here in Vancouver called the Harbor Center. Yes! I just want to let everyone know it took me a long time to do that intro. I'm still new to this YouTube game. I still haven't had a cup of coffee today, so let's switch up the scene and continue on with this video. All right, now that my coffee's made, we can move on. I hope the traffic noise isn't too bad, but I just really need to get out of the office because it was getting a little dark and lonely out there. And I have my puppy who's sleeping on the couch to keep me company. All right, that was a little sad and a lot of unnecessary information, but who cares? Alright, so the next point I wanted to make is, why is it so important to establish a scene for your film? Really, the goal is to provide context for your film. And this is achieved by showing your audience where you are, what's going on, and it could also provide information on the time period in which your film is taking place. So for example, I mentioned that I had 3 establishing scenes in my film, and it started off in the morning, then it transitioned into the afternoon, and then eventually into the night. So for my final point, how do we shoot an establishing shot? So really the easiest way is to shoot handheld and use whatever camera you have on hand. For me, it's a Sony a7 IV, and typically you want to shoot at a wide focal length. I have a wide lens from Tamron, the 16-28. I also have another lens, the 28-75. And if you remember from my short film, the second and third establishing shots were shot handheld. Now, if you want to get a unique perspective, now that technology has advanced and these types of shots are more accessible to us, you can shoot with a drone. But please use drones with caution, follow the drone laws of your city or your country. There you have it, establishing shots, very important for your visual storytelling. As you advance in your cinematography and filmmaking career, your establishing shots may vary. This is just a beginner tip, of course, so have fun with it, be creative. And oh yeah, shout outs to my friend JP. He helped me film some of the sequences in my short film, so I'll put his socials below at the bottom there. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.